That's what we're going to talk about. So how can you get your brain into a wealth mindset? Remember now, wealth is a state of mind, right? Wealth means peace, security, even money, abundant lifestyle. That's wealth, right? From a state of mind, it becomes a state of matter, or what we call real stuff. So you want to know, hey, how can I reboot my brain to attract more wealthy stuff? Well, I'm going to show you two things, two core components that you can start to use right now. And they're very simple, but they're a little bit complex when you start to break them down and show you how they work. But if you do these two things every day, you'll start to get a brain mindset of wealth. You'll start to reboot your brain mindset, okay? So first thing that you can do right now to reboot your brain for a mindset, for a wealth mindset or abundant mindset, is number one is call gratification gratitude. Did you know that your brain is wired for self-gratification? That's a primitive part of the brain. The ego. The ego loves to be gratified. It loves, self-gratification. It loves to know that, hey, I did this, I deserve this, I am that. So what you can actually do, you can actually use that to your advantage. You're going to self-gratification, but you're going to do it this way. See, because your brain is wired for gratification, it's going to look around its surroundings to bring more of those things to make you feel gratified. So how can you build gratification? Simple. Every morning when you get up, or any time during the day, find something to be gratitude for, grateful for. Anything, small things, a roof over your head, water, whatever. It doesn't matter, because the brain doesn't see the difference. It's just seeing self-gratification. So if your brain sees that, okay, I'm happy for the amount of money I have right now, I'm happy for my beautiful family, I'm happy for my health, I'm happy for being alive, whatever it is. I'm happy to be able to breathe, to walk, to talk, just anything you can find gratitude for. The brain now starts to scan and says, okay, so these things are making him or her feel good, so I have to bring more. So you're going to attract more of those things to feel gratitude for, because the brain needs to self-gratify or self-fulfill itself. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And that's coming from the unconscious or the subconscious mind. All right? So we got that. So that's number one. Here's the second one now that's very, very crucial. And this is the secret you're going to make if you want to attract more money, abundance in your life, to reboot your brain for wealth. Here it is. It is basically about your mindset when it comes to your needs. Here's a trigger. Did you know money does not inspire your brain? Repeat that again. Money does not inspire your mind, your brain. The physical dollar, the euro, whatever, the yen, whatever currency you use, it does not inspire or motivate your brain. Let me show you what we talked about earlier. I said your brain is wired. I said your brain needs something. So here's what your brain is wired for. This is what it needs. This is what inspires your brain. Food, shelter, water. Money's secondary. It doesn't see money as an inspiration. So if you want to build or reboot your mind for money, you cannot focus on money. It's not going to work. Your brain isn't wired for that. Remember what I said about your brain. Your brain exists in its primitive state. It is a what? A need and a survival mechanism. So that means you have to find some way to incorporate money to inspire your brain, right? To wire, so your brain can wire. So here's the secret. Instead of focusing on money, focusing on what the money would inspire you to do. For example, what? Peace of mind, self-fulfillment, right? What else? Shelter, nice new home. What else? Financial security. See, those are things now that will inspire your brain. So if you are trying to create or build a wealth mindset or reboot your brain for more abundance, and you're just sitting around thinking about money all day, how can I get $200? How can I get $300? Your brain isn't wired for that. You're going to meet a lot of resistance. Instead of saying, man, how can I get $500? You start to think about what those things would inspire you. What would that $500 do for you? Oh, that would give me more money for groceries, for bills to be paid. See that? Those things inspire your brain, because now your brain operates on, I need those things. Remember what it needs: food, shelter, water. That's pretty much it. So you have to find a way to use that to inspire money. So what are the tips again? Security. These are things that will now tell your brain that, okay, so in order for you to get these peace of mind and security, your brain now knows that, okay, it's going to take money. See the difference now? But I'm not focusing on the money. My brain now is looking towards the peace of mind of those things. And then that tips off your subconscious mind, which will start to create and attract those financial situations for you to have what you want. See, a lot of individuals don't know that. See, that you were taught that, oh, I have to focus on the money. No, because money is secondary. It doesn't even exist in your mind. It's because your brain is wired for needs. Keep that in mind. Needs. Survival. So you have to trigger or create your world according to those basic needs and funnel them in a way that you can create it. That's how it works. You know, for example, when I won the lottery, right? I wasn't focusing on the money to win the lottery. I was focusing on what the lottery would mean for me. See there? I didn't focus on the money. I focused on what it would mean, because that created the inspiration. You know, the car here, a home, a business, the properties, all these things. That was my focus. So my brain now automatically knew that, okay, that's what he focuses. What will get him these things? Money. Hence, I won the lottery and whatever, etc., etc. I'm just using the lottery as an example. You can do it. It works in any paradigm or any structure, but I'm just giving you some structure here so that you can really put it into your terms and see how it works. Got it? So there you go. 2 big tips to reboot your brain. Thanks, guys. See you next time.